So this is punishment number 2, I think. God, this is only the second punishment video. All right. Sugar-free gummy bears. Ugh. Get a close-up shot of that. I wanted to test and see if it actually has the effect that so many people have claimed that it does. You just barely missed my equipment. Why did you not throw it around the equipment and instead tossed it over? So they look like normal. There's 8 pieces in a serving, and this is how you stall. Because I don't want to shit myself. Anyways. Oh, they smell horrible. Dude, smell that.
It smells kind of like, well, just straight alcohol, like rum.
But like mixed with like some fruitiness?
Kinda. Actually, you know what it is? If somebody opened up a really old wine bottle.
Oh, black licorice.
Yes.
It smells like black licorice.
Yeah. Do they taste like regret?
It's weird. So the initial flavor is terrible. Like the first bite is like, what is this? It just tastes like a generic, like what you'd expect a sugar-free thing to taste like, not good at all. But then as you start chewing, it remembers that it's supposed to be a gummy bear, and so it corrects itself and goes back to being a gummy bear. It has surprisingly strong flavor. They have a really good chewiness. A lot of like normal gummy bears, in my opinion, like Haribo, are too stiff when you normally get it. And it's not like you're chewing on something. It's more like you're trying to whittle down just a rock. But these are really like almost soft. These are actually really good for a sugar-free thing. But I know it's not going to be fun the other direction. Or I guess the same direction, just sped up and shotgunned out. Yesterday I tried out these bad boys, sugar-free gummy bears. The original recording was an hour long. I was planning on reading the reviews for sugar-free gummy bears, but it didn't end up being entertaining, so that's cut. In total, I ate about 66 of these, and it didn't really impact me until about 3 hours after eating. Honestly, I'm kind of disappointed and also relieved. I did have some stomach cramping, and my output was more of a liquid than a solid, but it wasn't the explosive effects that a lot of reviews led me to believe. The reviews do have some merit, though. I believe that they're a bit, how should I put this, exaggerated. Sugar-free gummy bears, specifically the sugar alcohol that's in them, does have a laxative effect when eating in large quantities. And since sugar alcohols are normally less sweet than normal sugar, they have to put in a lot more. This ordeal isn't all bad though, because it lets me bring up my experience with the Little Nitro gummy bear. I've been wanting to talk about its aftermath for a while, but never really found a good time to. Similarly to the sugar-free gummy bears, I had stomach cramps. However, in the Little Nitro, the stomach cramps were so bad I couldn't move for about 30 minutes because of the pain. But it did not cause my output to be unreliable until the next day. So for that video, I recorded it back when I was in college on the first semester. And I recorded it on a Sunday. The next day I had a morning class at 8 a.m. During that class I was fine. And then even after, I had my tradition where I would go to Chick-fil-A. My order at Chick-fil-A is normally spicy chicken sandwich deluxe with, fries and a drink. That day I was contemplating if I should change it because the night before I had the Little Nitro super spicy, but in my mind I was saying, hey, Chick-fil-A isn't really that spicy. Boy, was that a mistake, because I think it set off a chain reaction that led to what happened next. I got my sandwich, sat in the parking lot, ate it. I was fine. However, the instant I put the gear in reverse to start heading home, I felt what I can only imagine is what it feels like when you're about to give birth. I desperately needed to use the bathroom and tried to get my 15-minute drive home to as short a time as possible. In that 15-minute drive, there's about 15 to 20 stoplights, and I hit every one of those. As I could see the parking lot in the distance, I was making a game plan in my head for every step I would take to get to my room. We needed a swipe card to get into the dorm, so I was making sure I had that in my hand at the ready. Then I thought through the elevator. I was going to press the up button, and if it didn't come in a short time, I would use the stairs. Stairs were not the best option for my current situation, but it's better than waiting. Then I would just hope that my roommate's not there. Luckily, my roommate wasn't there, and I was able to get to the toilet and expel the hazardous waste from my body. Overall, the Little Nitro had more of a sugar-free gummy bear review effect, and these weren't that bad. It sucked, but I think that you'll be fine if you don't eat 66 like I did. But overall, I regret my decision and don't know why I thought it was a good idea.